Aloha TikTok friends, Auntie Bus in here. Well, I'm gonna do a dessert today. I'm gonna make mochi mango bread. And the ingredients for this is a 16-ounce box of mochiko flour. If you don't know what that is, that's this right here. And then you need 1 cup of Bisquick, 4 teaspoons of baking soda, 4 teaspoons of cinnamon or pumpkin spice. So what Auntie Bussin did was I went 2 spoons of cinnamon, 2 spoons of pumpkin pie spice, and I put that into my dry ingredients. 1 teaspoon of salt and 2 cups of sugar. This is all the dry ingredients. You're gonna put that into a big bowl, combine that together, only dry ingredients. Now here's the wet ingredients. You're gonna need 1.5 cups of oil, 3 teaspoons of vanilla, 5 eggs, and 3 to 3.5, 4 cups of diced mango. So what Auntie Bussin did was I diced up my mangoes and kind of rough chopped it. I didn't make it super fine because when I bake it and it comes out, I want to see the mango in the mango bread, okay? And so that's the wet ingredients, okay? So what you're going to do is into the dry ingredients, and I have that already in here in my bowl, all mixed up, okay? I'm going to add the oil and vanilla first, okay? And we're going to add that to the dry ingredients. We're going to combine that. And then you want to add the eggs, the 5 eggs, and mix that all together to well combine, okay? Last, we're going to stir in the diced mango. And then this recipe, TikTok friends, is enough for 4 loaves. Why fool around with a recipe that only makes 2? We're going to double this, okay? So this is enough to make 4 loaves of mango bread, okay? And then we're going to pour that into the batter into 4 greased loaf pans, and then we're going to allow the batter to sit for 5 minutes before we bake, okay? And then we're going to bake at 350 for an hour or until your knife or toothpick inserted comes out clean. And then you know it's done. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add the wet ingredients. Okay, let's go, TikTok friends. Okay, so there's the dry ingredients. I'm gonna go ahead and add the oil. Okay. And then the 3 teaspoons of vanilla is gonna go in. Okay, so here Auntie Bussin is mixing it in. This is just the oil and the vanilla, okay? We're gonna combine into the dry ingredients. Okay? Okay, and Auntie Bussin added the 5 eggs, and we're gonna mix well. Okay? Okay, and now in goes the mangoes. That's the magic right here. Okay, add in the mangoes, and we're gonna combine together with the batter. Okay? Mix it until it's well combined. Okay, and it should look like that, TikTok friends. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and put it into the loaf pan. Okay, so I was able to get 3 bread pans filled only because Auntie Bussin has the bigger loaf pans. So I'm gonna put it into the oven and bake it for 1 hour. Okay, TikTok friends, so the bread just came out. There's one more still in the oven, a little bit more. But let me show you how it looks, okay? Okay, TikTok friends, look at that. OMG. That looks bussin'. So what Auntie Bussin' is gonna do now, I'm gonna put I melted some butter, real butter, and I'm gonna brush it over the top of the bread. Okay, and yep, I'm just gonna lightly brush butter over the top. Let this cool down a little, and then I will show you folks what it looks like and how it came out. Okay, TikTok friends, Auntie Bussin' just took one out of the pan. Look at that. Oh my God. This looks bussin', guys. So I'm gonna let it cool down and then I'll cut a slice and I'll show you folks, okay? Alrighty, there you have it, TikTok friends. Look at that. Oh, you can see the mango in there. Now remember, you can always add nuts or coconut flakes or whatever, chocolate chip if you want to, but I just prefer mine's plain. Okay, so here it is, TikTok friends. Oh, Auntie Bussin' slapped some butter on there. Let's try it. Ooh, I was so excited. I came home from work and I went straight to doing this. Let's try it. It's not dry like a bread, but you can taste the mochi, the chewiness of it. Like it's, oh my God. This is bussin', guys. Mochi mango bread, guys. Go ahead and try this recipe. It's bussin'. So you folks have a beautiful day, and I'll see you later. Aloha, TikTok friends.